Good morning, everyone. How are we today? Welcome to another morning mobility routine. Again, our goals are always very simple. We're going to mobilize the body, we're going to get some blood flowing, we're going to cultivate a little bit of physical awareness that we're going to take into our day and create a little bit of energy. So let's begin. Today we're going to be completely on the floor and we're going to start in a hands and knees position. So let's go ahead, let's come here. We're going to have our hands directly underneath our shoulders, our knees directly underneath our hips, and we're going to go into a little bit of flexion and extension through the spine. So I want you to inhale and extend. We're going to look up, arching the back, exhale, fold forward, press through, tucking the tailbone, inhale high, exhale, and flex. Inhale to extend, look up, exhale, flex forward, and keep going. Beautiful. From there, I'm going to do some lateral flexion. So I'm going to pull this right shoulder to my right hip and just crunch on the side. I'm going to look over, coming back to center. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, just back and forth. Pull the hip forward, pull the shoulder back, feel your lat grab, and then go side to side, looking over each shoulder, completely getting into some global lateral flexion through the spine, side to side. And then from there, we're going to turn this into a spinal wave. So starting at the hips, I'm going to create a wave that travels up my spine. And it's going to go all the way to the middle back, through my trunk, into my cervical spine, into my neck. So I want you to imagine moving your spine like a fish swims through the water or like a snake slithers on the ground. Okay, from there, we're going to get into a little bit of rotation. So I'm going to go ahead, take this right hand, inhale high, exhale, thread the needle, shoulder all the way down to the floor. Exhale, inhale high, and let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, through. 2 more. Good, let's go ahead, switch sides. So now opposite hand, inhale up, exhale. Inhale high, exhale through. Keep going. All the way down. Shoulder touches the floor. Let's do one more. Inhale up, exhale through. Nice and easy. Okay, and then from there, let's go ahead. We're gonna just open up through the side. So I want you to bring your knees close together. We're just gonna keep our elbows straight as we drop the hip over to the side, back to center. Hips to the side and back to center. Okay, make sure that we don't sit down. Instead, keep that elbow locked, shoulder active, reach. Stretch to the side, going back and forth, opening up to the oblique, through the side of the hip. Nice and easy. Good, stay with that there. Let's go into our shoulders a little bit more. I'm gonna flare my fingers just a little bit, open up the hands. And now with my elbow straight, I'm just gonna move my rib cage up and down into our modified scapular push-up. So our shoulder blades coming forward and backwards on the rib cage. Nice and easy. Rounding up and down, creating some space with the shoulder blades and the rib cage. Back to neutral, and then from there, all I want you to do is take your right hand, we're gonna reach up like I'm gonna shake somebody's hand. Got that overhead reach position, then I'm gonna turn the palm all the way up towards the ceiling, wrap around, get the elbow tight, reach out forward, and then wrap around into our swim move here. Reach out, extend overhead, pull it around, nice and easy. Good. Switch other side, same thing, reach up, go for that handshake, thumb is up towards the ceiling, then I'll turn the hand all the way down, elbow in tight, and then reach out. Turn the hand, and keep going. Breathing the whole time, elbow in tight, reaching out, turning the hand. Let's do one more, reach out, nice and tall, pull it back in. Very good, back to our neutral position, hands down, knees are down. From here, let's go ahead, really easy, just take your right knee up and just do some big circles coming out to the side. Draw a big circle with the kneecap. And let's change directions. Opposite direction coming up. Trying to create a big circle at the same time, making sure our hips are staying pretty much level. So as I do this, I'm not turning and I'm not twisting all over the place. Instead, my hips are staying level the whole time as I just open up through the hip joint. Okay, switching sides, same thing here, opening up to the opposite side. Big circles coming back, drawing a big circle with the kneecap, changing directions, making it nice and easy, nice and effortless. From there, we're gonna stretch through the legs a little bit more. So let's go ahead, we're gonna hike our foot up right next to the hands. Simultaneously, I'll take this back knee and I'm gonna shift back a little more, create a little more space. So we're in this lunge position here. What I want you to do now is just switch between this lunge to extending the leg straight and then reaching forward. So push the hips forward into your lunge, extend, and come back. And then we're gonna reach and then really extend. So we pull our hips away from our hands and reach out the opposite direction. Back and forth, nice and easy. Opening up hip flexors, hamstrings. And let's go ahead, switch sides. The knee comes back, we'll switch sides. The foot comes up right next to the hands. Opposite knee sinks a little bit, lunging in, leaning back as we reach away. Lunge forward, lean back, reach away. Lunge forward, lean back, reach away. Let's do it one more time. And then finally, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come down to a child's pose. So we're gonna spread our knees nice and wide, our big toes come to touch, hips are gonna sit back, your forehead can lie down on the floor or the mat, and I want you to walk your hands out in front. From here, just want you to start breathing deep and sink into your hips and relax. Big deep breath, reaching out overhead, hips dropping down. Coming up nice and slow. Walking ourselves to a tall seated position. And that's our routine for the day. Nice job, everybody. Have a good one.